Emily's hands trembled as she wiped down the last table of the evening. The restaurant was empty, except for the soft hum of the dishwasher and the distant sounds of the city streets outside. Her eyes, red from crying earlier, reflected the dim light above her head. Life had never been kind. Ever since her parents died in that tragic accident, she had been fending for herself, scraping together every dollar to survive. And then, he walked in. A man in a tailored navy suit, the kind that screamed power and confidence, stepped into the warm glow of the restaurant. His presence filled the room, commanding attention without trying. He scanned the space and locked eyes with her, an awkward, fleeting connection that she couldn't shake. His name was Alexander Grant, CEO of one of the most successful tech companies in the country. But tonight, he was just a man who wanted dinner. Rough night? Emily asked, her voice barely above a whisper, brushing away a stray strand of hair. He smiled, a rare, soft smile that seemed almost human, as if it softened the hard edges of his life. "You could say that," he replied. "But I have a feeling it's going to get better." That night, as she handed him the check, a spark ignited between them, a spark neither could explain. For Emily, it was hope, fragile and dangerous. For Alexander, it was intrigue, curiosity about the woman whose resilience shone through every tired movement she made. Over the next few weeks, Alexander found himself returning, not just for the food, but for Emily. He learned her story piece by piece, the lost family, the bills piling up, the sacrifices she made for her younger brother who was too stubborn to admit he needed help. Emily, on the other hand, tried to keep him at arm's length. She had been hurt before. People like him, the rich, the powerful, they didn't stay. They didn't care about a broken girl trying to survive. But Alexander was different. He didn't try to fix her life with money. Instead, he listened. He laughed at her dry humor, wiped her tears without asking, and shared moments of silence that felt like safety. Slowly, Emily started to trust him. Slowly, she started to believe she deserved happiness. Then came the challenge. Emily's brother, Jack, got into serious trouble. He had gambled away a large sum of money and was threatened by dangerous people. Emily was desperate, and for the first time, she felt powerless. She had no one to turn to, no way to protect him, and no clue how she would get out of the mess. Alexander didn't hesitate. He took action, not with his money alone, but with his network, his connections, and his determination. He faced threats, intimidating calls, and the risk of public exposure. Yet, he never left her side. Watching him fight for her family, Emily realized this man wasn't just a CEO, he was her partner in every sense of the word. The emotional tension reached its peak one rainy evening. Emily was convinced that Alexander, with all his power and wealth, would leave her once Jack was safe. She confronted him, tears streaming down her face, her voice breaking. "Why are you doing this?" "Why me?" she asked, her heart trembling with fear. Alexander took her hands in his, looking her straight in the eyes. "Because you're worth it. Not because of your past, not because of your struggles. But because of who you are. And I'm not going anywhere." It was a turning point. Emily let down the walls she had built for years. She allowed herself to hope, to love, to believe that maybe, just maybe, life could be different. The resolution came quietly, without fanfare. Jack was safe. Emily's job at the restaurant became a stepping stone. She enrolled in night classes to pursue her dream of opening a bakery, inspired by the courage Alexander had shown her. And Alexander? He found not just love, but purpose beyond boardrooms and business deals. Together, they learned that love wasn't about saving someone, it was about standing beside them, through the storms and the struggles. As the story ends, Emily and Alexander sit together on a rooftop overlooking the city. The sun sets behind them, casting long shadows, but they don't notice. Their fingers are intertwined, hearts synchronized, both knowing that life will always have challenges, but together, they are unstoppable. Thank you, Emily whispers. For what? Alexander asks, smiling. For believing in me, for fighting for us. And in that moment, they both knew, they had found something worth fighting for, a love that could withstand anything.